This is RICKY, the Android Guy. Hey guys, today I'm giving you a preview to the Android wedding. Now, this is a preview because right now we're still building up all the photos that were taken at the Android wedding. But I would actually like to give a shout out to our photographer. Our photographer, Lauren from Static Fox Photography, which you can check out her link in the description below for her Facebook page. She is, in my opinion, the best photographer in LA. She was so understanding. Just all the changes we threw at her, she was completely fine with all the photos and shots we wanted to get. She made sure we got, she had her checklist. She brought a second photographer with her so we wouldn't miss any photos. Everything was just so perfect. So by all means, if you have anything that you need for photo and you live in the Los Angeles area, you definitely should hire her. That being said, let's get to the photos. And again, this is a preview. We'll have a longer video once we have all of the photos. But just for a preview, here we go. Now, I will also note here that anything with Lauren's Static Fox Photography, which you'll notice because it's the much higher quality version, is going to be from her. So just know that those are the professional photos from her if you want to see the types of photo and photo styles she shoots. But really with this whole wedding, we really brought Android into the wedding, while of course still having my lovely wife be the centerpiece, and of course having it be nice purple and sparkly for her. So in this first one, I just wanted to show you that even our vows were on smartphones. So the vows themselves were all done on smartphones. That's where we kept it. We used Google Keep, and that is how we read off our custom vows that we did. That being said, it was an interesting day getting all this set up. Our true officiants in the back, my friends Wayne and Richie, were the officiants for our wedding. One was the ordained minister, and the other was the witness for our wedding. And they both read everything off of theirs off of tablets. So white tablets, of course, you have to keep it classy. So they had their tablets to read everything off of. And there I am just prepping the Gear 360. As you know, the full video is on YouTube, so if you want to be at our wedding, just take a look at that video and you can actually see the entire wedding. There's our sand area, and even my brother right there, the best man, getting ready. And this was our wedding. It was at the Embassy Suites at LAX South, and all in all, it was an overall great experience for the wedding ceremony itself. I wish the pool would have been a little bit quieter, but overall, still really good. We had a lot of family and friends attend, and I thank them all for attending. Now, we had a beautiful set of photos. My wife is, and I still gotta use the same wife, not fiance anymore. My wife is amazing, and she is the most beautiful woman in the world, and I just love her. And that is the backdrop that we had. So you'll be seeing that in the full version more. That's the backdrop we had for everyone that took photos and used the photo printer we reviewed earlier on last week. So if you haven't seen that photo printer review, check that out, and we'll be showing those photos and how they came out later on. And these were our rings. Again, not only was it Android themed, but my wife surprised me with a few things like my ring. Yes, the Green Lantern ring is my ring, if you hadn't guessed. And that is my wedding ring, and it is so perfect for me for several reasons. One, obviously, if you know, I am the Android guy, so I love green. Green is my favorite color. I love Green Lantern mythology and the power of will being the strongest power. So it was just and of course I'm a geek by heart. So this was just beautiful and perfect for that reason, and that is her ring that I got. By the way, her ring is made out of moissanite, twice as shiny as diamond, not as expensive, almost as hard, not quite as hard, but definitely you don't have to deal with the whole blood diamond and horrible practice of diamonds. So I always recommend doing moissanite because instead of a lump of coal, you're getting a meteorite. Yes, moissanite is meteorite. That's just a little plug-in for moissanite because I think it's way better than diamond. And of course, we had our Android picture. I thought this picture came out so beautifully, so well done. And all my groomsmen are wearing the Android shirts, while I am, of course, wearing my RICKY, the Android guy shirt. So I think it came out very well. It was perfect for me. So that's just a preview of all the Android guy shenanigans we did, and that my groomsmen went on with me. We also had Android cufflinks, so all of our cufflinks were custom made with little Andes on there. So you have the Android cufflinks all on these as well. And of course, I wore my T-Mobile socks. I asked you guys at breakfast the morning of, should I wear my Samsung socks or my T-Mobile socks? T-Mobile won out, and T-Mobile even tweeted at me. So these were the T-Mobile socks I wore. And we had a beautiful sand ceremony where we put our two favorite colors together, purple and green. And again, our officiants going from tablets. And yes, if you're wondering, I did do the Humphrey Bogart style, or it turned out to be more of a James Bond looking style. But you know, I did get that as well. So I thought it was something I'd always want to do, and my wife let me. And that was the ceremony. It was a beautiful ceremony. Again, if you haven't seen it, watch our 360 video. It actually puts you in the front seat so you can watch the entire wedding. And of course, we had a party later as well. If you haven't seen, we also have our first dance up on YouTube. So make sure to check out that video. And that is our first dance as well. And these centerpieces, though, were also Android based. Every table was an Android OS. So we had Lollipop, we had Froyo, we had Eclair, we had Nougat, all of these different ones. They really looked beautiful, as you can see. My wife put a lot of work into it with purple balls matching with the little green on there, and it went so well. She got so many compliments on them, so she worked so hard at that. And of course, I just wanted the names to be Android OSs. But not only that, I also got the cake. So the other side of this cake is a beautiful, lovely, elegant style cake, but our cake designer from a sweet design in I believe it's Northridge area, or Chadsworth actually, I believe, in the LA area, helped us out by making this really great fondant style, where it was the little Android at top picking out, along with me, the Android guy in a suit, and her in a wedding dress and veil. So that was both of us, how we got to be basically, and we're both on the cake. So yeah, it was Android themed, to say the least, of course, and it was perfect because her side is the beautiful, elegant side on the front, and my side's the Android guy on the back. So really perfectly representation of both of us. So yeah, guys, that was a preview to the Android wedding. Again, we will have more photos once I come back from my honeymoon, and once we have them all, we will have the entire wedding together. Alright guys, thank you as always for watching. Please give the like, thumbs up down below, and make sure to check out all of the videos that we uploaded for the Android wedding. It really helps us out, so definitely make sure you keep sharing all of these Android wedding photos and videos that we have uploaded, because I really want to get this out there, and I really want to make sure everyone sees it so that we can have this wedding shared with as many people as possible. Thank you again. This has been RICKY, the Android guy.